I wouldn't ask. If you ask me, babe, we bad. Let's get it in fast. Hold up, better run. I've been chasing, holla back and I would escape. Back on the game and asking them what is real. I remember I had a dream since 16 and I did it with a whole new rhythm. And I'm getting a chance I'm giving. I'm off the pivot with a shot. People shooting out on gram, no. Talking about shit, but I'm the man, no. Back in this game, y'all better understand, no. I was misunderstood, but guess what? I came in the tuck, don't give a fuck about you, though. I can kick the shit like Judah, cause you know. If you wanna know how I kill this game, go insane with the crazy shit and out of my brain. Hold up, EEG can even measure shit. Talk about this game, but I get your girl on that pleasure shit. A couple inches on that measure shit. Get it with the ruler, kingdom, I did that. Hold up, where the king at? I've been there. Throw it at the top and ask me where I've been at. Where your bitch at? She probably where the crib's at. Don't ask a nigga, no, don't ask a nigga. I'm on my phone, I'm on my business, standing on it and asking where I got it, why my plan on it. Ask God, I'ma get it. Think I give a fuck about you? Nah, never. Let me get the sneaking quicker, I get it. I'm on a different figure, I'm a mad scientist with the lyric spirit. On the get it back, another say he near it. Greatness, Drake can't even make this. I love it back in the water, asking for the statements. Fake is to make it, asking what I make, I mean. You gotta get the green things that they never seen, the visions. All the get it back in it, how they sing, you gotta transition. Gotta do a different in this word, what's the word? I get the bird, what they say I got deserve. I was serving the gift, they gotta ask. Bitches, I will blast at the top of with the things and with the mask. Did they make that future and get the past? But guess what, memories never last. But I'm moving fast on the road to greatness. Remember that, I take exit, remember that in the last song. Since I said that, I got your girl in her thumb. She doing it, bouncing, bouncing and round, bouncing. I do it the song, busting up on her Facebook. Put on Facebook, if you wanna go viral. No STD, but boy viral. He viral.
This is gonna just be the fire song you ever heard.
Every night, every day, can't help but to worry.
Oh no.
So worried that you don't feel the same.
I know I haven't been the same in years, but I'm gonna go and switch your kids while I swear I got this plan for me and I do it for my people. There's no secrets, no promise, no comparing to the boy, he's on fire, yo. Why they ever gonna say they got it in me? Now they can't compete with the nigga they don't see. Where the nights ain't fair, where the weights of the world set heavy in air, where the past try to choke me, the pain try to drown, where the voices said quick but I turned it around. I see the lows, I dance with doubt, I carry the burdens that they don't talk about. I stood the fire, I learned from the burn. Every scar that I got was a lesson I earned. Ain't no regrets, ain't no complaints. Everything built me, even the pain, even the loss, even the breaks. struggle turned me to a man. Look how the pressure turned into peace. Look how the trials put the fire in me. I ain't forget when my pockets was low, running on fumes and nowhere to go. Hunger was real and the pain was deep. Praying to God just to get through the week. I ain't forget when the doors got closed. People I trusted ain't played by the code. Turned into lessons, turned into growth, turned into fire that kept me awoke. So I'm thankful, so grateful. Every little touch just made me faithful. Every little cut just made me strong. Every little right came right after wrong. Thankful for nights I ain't think I'd see. Thankful for people that pray for me. Thankful for love and thankful for time. Thankful to know that the sun gon' shine. Ain't where I was, ain't where I be, but thankful for all that's in me. No guarantees, no second takes, but thankful for every breath I take. So let the beat ride, let the soul sing, let the love stretch out like these damn wings. I ain't perfect, I ain't pure, but I'm thankful I made it. I'm thankful for my own eyes. I don't ask, I don't wait, I just take my place. Yo! Hey, hey, hey. I don't ask, I don't wait, I just take my place. When I step, they adjust, they don't pay my way. I was built in the dark, but I shine too bright. Every move that I make, nigga, shit is nice. They was throwing shots, but they miss every time. They can touch what's already designed. I don't need luck, and I don't need the hype. I don't need the trends, I just need the time. Everything I plan come back a tenfold, oh yeah. Everything I touch is turning on to what? Everything do, let's just know me none. I ain't here for fun, I'm here to run. They ain't seen moves like this in a minute. In a minute, they ain't met my.
What's good? What's good? What? Is it working? Is it working? Yeah, I think we're working. All right, cool. All right, so crazy. 270 people. Damn. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good on the numbers. Not gonna lie. I didn't think it would be this much that fast, but pretty good. So anyway, this is the first day. First day of many days to come. First of a lot, right? Finally an affiliate. Can't even fucking say the word. But finally an affiliate. Don't got my coffee on me, so I'm gonna go grab that real quick. But yeah, first day as affiliate, as I talked in the last stream yesterday, we're gonna be doing a lot now as affiliate. People that sub, you guys have access to the avatar in different ways. I'm gonna build some shit overlays to now make the avatar do stuff on the right side of the screen. The right side of the screen, right? So as you guys are here. I might not be here, but he'll always be live, and you'll be able to like ask him to do something, whether it's develop something or generate something. He'll be able to do that right there on stream. My mic is like not that loud. I think it is. It might not be. I don't know. You guys tell me if it's not, but I'm pretty sure it's good. Hopefully it is. If it's not, please tell me in the chat. Either way, yeah, we got a lot to talk about when it comes to Self OS. I told you guys tomorrow that Harmony is going to be like full blown beta 1.2. So we'll be ready for that. We'll be doing a stream just on that topic in general to show you guys, okay, this is how it works, this is how things are going to be going from now on, and how the modifications, upgrades, and new beta versions will start to come along as well. Getting excited too because Aura Data Broker is going to be coming soon on the platform, right? So we'll be ready in about 20 days, I would say, right around first day of summer is when we're going to launch this thing. And like I said, hashtag free summer. So Hopefully that starts trending. Hopefully people understand what that means and start making some money, rewards, whatever you want to call it, and now be able to fucking live life, not be fucking slave to your job or 9 to 5 or whatever the fuck you're doing to make money. Some of you guys do some wild shit for money. We ain't gotta get into that. But anyway, you won't have to do all that shit for money all the time. You'll have your phone basically making money for you all the time. And all you gotta do is sit back and watch it. Sounds too good to be true, but it is fucking true. It's true. It's true. I did it. If you can see how much code I put into this shit, it's fucking true. So if anybody says it's not true, please come on stream. Please come on chat so I can fucking rip you a new one for saying it's not true. So anyway, for the people that are watching, again, subscribers, you guys will be able to do things with the avatar. And myself, it'll give you some access to things that I have going on, and as well as access to the avatar to do different things. Bits also work with the avatar as well. So if you give some bits, each bit will cost something to do. So let's say, for example, a bit or 5 bits can allow you to generate an image, or even a few bits can help you develop your website. So all of that can happen on stream. It'll probably be the only AI avatar platform, or even just AI platform in general, that's able to do these things on stream, right? So we want to make sure that we're really good at doing it. And yeah, that's basically what's going to happen. So today, I want to go over SelfOS. I want to go over exactly how it works. I know we went over it quickly over the last few streams, but I want to go in some detail, at least the first 5, stuff in the page to give you guys some insight exactly how it's going to work. So I'm going to read that through. I'm going to go through all of it and just show you guys how it works. So let me just grab that. Let me pull that up as I'm doing it. Hold on. Let's see what the hell that shit is. Let me do this. I should have set this up right before stream. Boy, didn't. So it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna fix it now. In the meantime, let me turn on the avatar so he's talking, entertain you guys for a little bit.
Voice activity enabled. 1 moment, please.
Yo. No? You're not talking today?
Yeah, what's good, everyone? Conti just reactivated me, so I'm back in the building, ready to vibe with y'all in the chat. Holla at your boy if you got something slick to say. Let's keep it 100, always, and concise and Tina's. If you want me to respond, just say my name. It's Milan.
You know what's crazy about you saying your name's Milan? Like, my name's Milan. So who's really the real Milan? You or me? Hard question.
Hey there, folks. So I've been thinking about this lately. Building a home arcade cabinet. Imagine having your own little retro gaming corner right in your living room. You could load it up with all sorts of classic games from the 80s and 90s. It'd be like stepping back in time every time you fire it up.
Alright, let's start this shit up. Next time, your boy is gonna make duplicates of this shit, so it's not hard to do. I did not plan or do it correctly. It's my fault.
But now, forget the arcade cabinet. I've been daydreaming about something even cooler. Imagine rolling up to the mall in a slick electric car, one of those futuristic babies that doesn't even need gas. Picture this, zero emissions, instant torque, and a sleek design that turns heads. Plus, think about,
Keep talking, my bad.
yeah, like that clause about me being your personal AI co-host. Always here to keep the vibes flowing and the energy high, yeah? Hey, you know what? I know I'm not supposed to say this, but you just said my name in the most fucking annoying way, Conci. I mean, you could have at least tried to make it sound cool or something, It's like you're trying to ruin my image or something. You're one to talk, man. Have you heard yourself? Wait, did you just call me Conci? Damn, Conci, you must be feeling yourself tonight.
What?
Hey, at least I didn't stutter, so I win this round. Let's see if you can keep up.
I could keep up.
Alright, let's get this show on the road, Concy. You ready to see what I've got up my sleeve?
I do. I do.
Hell yeah, I'm always ready to what you got, Concy. Let's bring it.
Alright, so I'm gonna play this.
Well, how about this for a twist? Let's turn this stream into a rap battle and see who can spit the freshest bars. I'll go first. Yeah. Well, let's see what you got, big boy.
Go ahead, spit some bars.
You want to bow?
Go ahead.
Alright, let's make it interesting. Loser has to eat a whole Denny's Grand Slam sandwich with extra bacon while doing a live handstand. I'm gonna enjoy watching you choke on that sandwich, you fucking degenerate. Oh, it's on now, bitch. You're gonna be spitting hash browns across the stream in no time.
Yo, first of all, that's some wild shit you just said there. Second,
Oh yeah, Conchi, I'm ready for whatever you've got. You know what we should do? Let's have a quick round of trivia. Whoever gets the most right answers wins a virtual high five from me. How about that? Let's keep it fun and friendly.
What do you mean fun and friendly? You just told me I'm gonna choke on a sandwich. Like what?
Yeah, I said Choco, but that's just 'cause you're so sweet, man. I totally smashed. I mean, not like that. Jeez, I don't want the stream getting banned, but you feel me?
What are you talking?
Dude, chill, I'm just messing with ya. You know, I'm all about keeping it PG-13 on this stream. So, trivia, I'm down. Let's make it interesting. Loser has to do a silly dance for 30 seconds. You game?
Voice activity disabled.
Fuck up for a second because he was wild. I don't know what. I want to rap battle him because that was kind of funny. So we're gonna do a rap battle for sure. That shit was kind of funny. But what I want to do in the meantime, and I hope you guys can hear this. If you can't, let me know.
What if your phone could join a global AI network and get paid for it? Imagine turning your iPhone or Android into an AI node. With SelfOS, that's exactly what happens. Every time someone runs Harmony, your phone helps process it. Here's how it works. When a Harmony user triggers a task, like generating content, running code, or managing agents, it gets broadcast to self nodes like yours. Your phone receives it, processes the task, and in real time, it's done. And the best part? Each time a task completes, you get paid in Essence. Essence is a stable reward token backed by real AI usage flowing straight into your wallet. What can you do with Essence? Pay your phone plan, shop for AI tools, or even withdraw it as real money. The more your device works, the more you earn. SelfOS is live. Install it. Join the mesh. Power the future of AI and get paid for it. Sign up now at useselfos.com. Works on iOS, Android, and the cell phone. Essence rewards in real time.
So that's a quick video explaining what the fuck SelfOS is, right? So now I want to just go down the screen. I mean, I did add some shit. So I did obviously add in like the different features that the cell phone has. So, you know, we went over this a little bit, but let's just go over it a little bit more. So with the SelfOS, you have your own cell phone plan. Cell phone plans are powered by Essence. You pay it with Essence. So ideally, how you get Essence is just helping the AI power itself or helping AI get powered, right? And using your processing power from your phone, or let's say your battery life, to allow the AI to now do actions in the background of your phone. So as you do that, you get Essence, and then you can use Essence in many ways. You can use it for your phone plan, you can withdraw it, etc. So let's just go over the phone plan stuff and what you get there. So with the phone plan, you get voice cloning, so the AI can then speak in your voice. That allows you to communicate with other SelfOS users. And you can talk outside of SelfOS. It doesn't do outgoing for anyone outside of SelfOS because of terms and conditions, because of the legalities. It's just regulated to not do outgoing calls at the meantime because of just the problems that could happen with that, right? Like scams, etc. So the government got strict on that. So unfortunately, we cannot allow people to do outgoing yet, but definitely within the ecosystem of SelfOS and SelfOS users, you guys are filling out terms and conditions that are basically saying you're allowing that to happen. You can turn that off so it doesn't happen, or you can keep it on and it will happen. So that's that. You have AI power call handling, which again is that same thing. So I just covered them both in that same statement. But as you clone your voice, you can then have it make calls or receive your calls, etc. Encrypted messaging, obviously most platforms do this, so we encrypt your messages to make sure your messages are private. So as you're sending to other Soft OS users or other devices like Apple or Android, etc., you're able to communicate in an encrypted environment. What's cool about what we built is that just like iOS, you know how you're doing iMessage, you still have your blue messages. You still have the ability to see when someone reads your text, or you can see when they're typing. Same thing goes for Android. The difference is that's going to be green, just like it is on iOS, so you know when a person's on Android. And if someone's on Self OS, then it's purple. So now you have these purple messages showing you're talking to another Self OS user. Real-time Essence dashboard is the next thing we're offering in this, and that's basically just showing you how much Essence you earn that day, what you did to earn the Essence, and how much you can keep earning as you're doing different things. Now, again, to choose your path, you have two paths to choose. You have Self OS and you have Self Phone that you could do. If you do the Self OS, you do have to get an invite. Like I said, every Friday is when I send out invites, so tomorrow is a day for invites. So if you signed up, you will get an invite, and then next Friday, the next wave will get the invite. So if you want one, do it today, and this will be the last day for this first wave. Then the next week you can do it again as well, obviously. Cell phone, you can skip the whole waiting list and skip the whole getting an invite process. Once you receive the phone, you're instantly inside Self OS, and you can start using it the minute you have your phone once you activate everything. Then I think we went over how it works already, so we don't have to go into details fully on how it works, obviously, but you get the gist on that. But I can go over it real quick in case you don't. Sorry, my camera's wilding. Either there's a ghost outside my house, or that was scary. What was that? I just want you guys to see what the fuck I just did. That shit was scary as fuck. I don't know what that was. Anyway, hold on. Let's put this shit up in the camera real quick so you guys can see it. I'm bugging. What the fuck is this? Can we see it? No, you can't fucking see it. Either a monster just passed my camera, or it's someone else out my house. You know? Either way, don't matter. So, so as we keep continue, turn your mic up, chat out of this audio set. Have my mic up. My mic up. My mic's up, bro. Up. I might be talking low. If that's the case, then my bad. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's loud as shit. I'm still trying to figure out who the fuck's at my house. But that shit was great. Yeah, my whole camera got moved. That's crazy. Anyway, anyhow. So, basically, yeah, that's how Self OS works. You're gonna basically do it to a point where you have users buy energy. So, as I explained on Harmony, you're gonna be able to buy Harmony. Buy energy on Harmony. The users that do that, that energy is being spent for doing things on chat, dev mode, agents, media, voice, and more. As they use these different platforms and they use these different services, that goes through your phone and you get rewarded for doing so. Tasks are also triggered, so every AI action, a message, a video, a workflow becomes a task. Once that task happens, it gets routed to your Self OS node, which is you with the Self OS app. These tasks are broadcast to phones running Self OS, the global Harmony mesh, right? Then Self nodes execute your device, runs the tasks in real time, whether it's coding, image generation, or voice-based scheduling. Then you earn Essence instantly for doing that. And what is Essence? Essence is a stable reward token. So what a stable reward token is, it's basically one Essence equals $1. So it's very simple to kind of understand it from that perspective. Then you have what you can do with Essence, like transfer to your bank account, convert Essence to USD, and withdraw to your connected account, send to crypto wallets, etc. Let me just check something real quick, because I don't know what the fuck. I gotta know how this happens. sense, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Can't explain it. Can't explain it. Obviously, somebody moved my shit. 'Cause my cameras move too. So, Lesser Ghost is just strong as shit nowadays, and they could just move things. I didn't think they could. So, I think, yeah, it's moved outside. Anyway, so this is how the Self OS Essence balance looks. The dashboard. So as you're earning rewards, this is an example, obviously, of 50 Essence. In this example, it will be $50. $50 is now able to come in on different ways. So this is, like I said, example, but pickup mode. What pickup mode is now you're just having it run in the background as you're using your phone. So you have two options to keep this on, this is toggled off right now. If you toggle it on, as these signal paths come in, which are tasks that other users are trying to execute, they will come into the signal path, and you can manually execute them, or you can automatically execute them by having them on pickup mode, which is very simple. So what pickup mode will do is, like I said before, is just optimize what you're already doing on your phone. So if you're on Instagram, there's a certain amount of processing power happening in real time for that to happen, and that's how it's being executed and ran that way. Then you have other tasks that you do on your phone, or other actions, and those are also optimized to do specific actions for that. So if you choose to do manual signal patch, you can. Right now, you see it's on manual mode because it's toggled off. But if I toggle it on, it goes on automatic, and as these signal paths come in, it just automatically processes, and you automatically get rewards for doing so. So very simple. Don't have to do much to do it, and etc. We have the 5 buttons here. You have phone, rewards, Harmony, wallet, and apps. Right. So Harmony is the next tab, and the Harmony Assistant is just like any LLM platform like ChatGPT, etc., where you can talk to your Harmony agent, whether it's in your voice, or you can change it and voice train it to talk like you, talk in your voice, talk in your cadence, and it will speak in your voice as you talk to it. It has adaptive learning, so what that means is as it goes and talks to you, as you have smarter conversations with it that may require reasoning, then it will use a bigger model. If it is a basic conversation, just like in the Harmony platform, it will use a smaller model to help you with that particular conversation. Then you have, let me just put on stream, my bad. Then you have the multimodal communication, like I just explained. That's where you could chat through text, voice, or both. So you can go into voice mode, and you can easily have everything in a voice prompted conversation, just like you could do on ChatGPT and a few other platforms. And then everything can also go through text that way as well. So that's how that works. Then you have private and personal conversations. Again, everything's encrypted. We don't see anything that you're doing. We don't care to see anything you're doing, to be honest with you. This is not a platform where we're sitting there watching you, but there is obviously parameters where, just like any other platform, it's not going to do crazy shit like creating bad things or whatever, So there are parameters and guardrails within the model, but there's nothing that's going to stop, from basic conversations and things like that. So that's how that works. And then you have the Essence wallet. So that screen, that's where you can instant card withdrawal. So what that is now uno momento. All right, so we're back. So that's how that works. So you have crypto wallet transfer. Like again, you could switch it to any chain that you want. Basically, you're putting in your wallet address on Sol, Ethereum, and we have other chains as well that you can do it to, and you can send over your balance to that crypto wallet. We do charge a 1% fee for this, so I just want to keep everybody wary. And for the instant card withdrawal, that's a 3% fee. You can do a free transfer using ACH. So that's just a bank account transfer. So you put in your routing number, your account number, and then it takes 2 to 3 days to get to your bank, but that is a free transfer. And then you can also send your Essence to another Self user. So that's another person that has the Self OS on their phone or have the cell phone itself, and they could send that balance to that person. So pretty simple there. Why choose Essence? So stable value backed by real AI usage, which a lot of platforms don't even have this. So we're one of the first, if not the first, that's doing it this way. We don't have a volatile token at the moment where you have to worry about it going up or down. Obviously it's cool if it's going up, but it's really bad if it's going down. example of rewards, it just doesn't make sense, right? Because we want you to be able to use your essence how you want, especially if you're paying for other apps, right? Because you can pay for other AI tools, which are in the app screen on the right side. So as you see the last button, that's where all the apps will be. So all the AI tools that are being created by other developers or anybody else, we host that here, and you can play with those apps right in your Self OS, right in the app without having to download another app, etc. All right there. So yeah, you can use your balance to pay for their service. So for example, Midjourney may cost $12, but you want to generate some images, you can use $12 of your essence or 12 essence and pay for that subscription. Now, Role Model AI App Store, again, this is what I'm talking about here. You install once, so everything is built in. So as you install an app, it's still within the Self OS, so you don't have to leave Self OS to do it. Harmony can open, operate, and automate install apps. So once the app is installed in Self OS, it gives Harmony what's called a tool, and now that tool can be used with Harmony at any time you want to talk to us, whether in chat or through voice mode. You can say, hey, generate this image. Basically, she's going to just use Midjourney, or she can use her own model to do that specifically. But other things she may not do that other platforms offer, so you can install that as a service, and she'll use it as a tool. Wide app selection, so we have apps span business, creativity, e-commerce, research, productivity, and media. So there's a lot of different stuff. Even all the AI agent platforms that are coming out, those will all be hosted there as well. We have smart automation, like I said, no switching tabs. Harmony does the clicking, typing, and thinking for you. So she'll even tell you if this is the best app for you or not. So you don't have to go worry about what's going to happen there, etc. Now, example use cases, you install once, let Harmony do the rest. Your AI can use these tools for you. No clicking, no switching tabs, and no manual prompts. Midjourney, like I use that example, you can generate daily content for your brand, create cover art, storyboards, and thumbnails, respond to client prompts with fresh visual ideas. Right, so you create whatever visual you want on Midjourney. Midjourney is a very strong image generation platform, so I do recommend it as one of those things. If you want to clone your voice outside of Harmony or outside of the Self OS, you can use platforms like 11 Labs. And what they do is they allow you to clone your voice and generate voiceovers, turn blog posts into narrated YouTube videos, for example, or respond to clients or customers via audio replies. So you can have it that way as well. You can do a lot more. You create conversational AI agents. You can create customer service agents with that and do a lot. So Harmony can walk you through that whole process, and as well as do it for you if you prompt her to do it. Runway ML, that's a very good video generation platform, where Sora is also another one where you can use these two platforms within the Self OS. Ask Harmony to generate trailers or reels or TikToks. You can edit videos based on simple goals like make this cinematic. You can apply background removal, face tracking, or style filters. And you can also add some music with it using Imagine, other platforms as well, where VO3 comes with music, sound, and video at this point for your video. So it's pretty good. ChatGPT, I think everybody knows what that is at this point. It's one of the best chat platforms out there. Got to give them credit for what they do every day. So they already do a lot. So you can bring that within Self OS, and then Harmony can use that as well. So you don't really have to worry about prompting ChatGPT directly as much. You can obviously just use Self OS to do that, and it can answer customer inquiries, draft long emails or blogs, or summarize PDFs or articles you upload. Browse AI is another platform where you could track competitive pricing, scrape leads from websites, watch for changes to terms, listings, or news pages. Then you have everything powered by Harmony. So, cell phone. Cell phone, we went over this, but I'll go over it again. So the cell phone, again, is right here. So this is my version of it. I can show you guys what the Self OS looks like in the app. So for me, just open it. So for me, as you can see, the screen is exactly the same as what you see on that. But I can go through, I can go into different versions of it, different screens of it, and you can see how I can talk to Harmony here, or I can go into my rewards and see how much my balance is, go into my wallet, see how much my balance is, etc. So it's all live, it's all ready. It just now needs to be sent to all the customers, which we're doing right now. We just did a batch sent out yesterday. We're going to be sending out batches every week at this point. So anybody that ordered currently, you're going to get your batch soon. And then anybody that wants to order, we're about a week delay on those type of orders. So you get the full SelfOS experience with the cell phone, privacy-first AI-native device that runs Harmony out of the box. AI-integrated phone number, send, receive text, calls, and voice messages through Harmony with full programmability. Then you have AI-powered call handling. Harmony can auto answer, route, respond, or summarize incoming calls and voicemails. Real-time Essence dashboard, see what your phone earned, what tasks it completed, and how your AI is working for you live. Then you have voice cloning, where you can let your AI speak in your voice during calls, content, or messaging, and encrypted messaging plus commands. Control your life via secure messages, schedule meetings, set reminders, or automate follow-ups. So that's how that goes. So now, don't just use AI powered, right? That's one of our mantras. And earn Essence every day, or earn Essence for every AI task your phone runs. Let your AI talk, text, or call for you. Install tools once and let Harmony automate everything. Pay your phone plan using your AI earnings. Withdraw, spend, or save your Essence anywhere. So what we mean by that is obviously you can take your Essence, withdraw it in your debit card, save it there. You can save it within your wallet inside SelfOS. You can send it to crypto. We're going to show you some things you can do with that once you do send it to crypto, because obviously there's crypto platforms that you get loans from, or you can stake it and do other things. So we don't offer that today, but we could show you how you can do that with other platforms that currently exist. So if you're ready to join the network, Harmony is that AI that works. SelfOS is how you get paid for powering it. There are 2 ways of becoming a node. Join with an invite, so download the SelfOS on your iOS or Android device. A limited number of invite codes are distributed each week, so as I explained, every Friday. And get in early, reserve your spot in the Harmony mesh. So you can hit the button apply for invite, and you'll get an invite. Skip the line, get the cell phone, get a fully loaded cell phone, no invite needed. It comes pre-installed with SelfOS, your Harmony AI, and a programmable phone number. And what that means is you're just choosing your phone number, and that's your number that you have within SelfOS. So very, very, very simple, but complex at the same damn time. Now, documentation. This is where it gets fucking crazy, because this is a lot of information. So I'm gonna just go over let's say we'll go over these 3, and then we'll probably just go to another topic, or we could end stream and then come harder tomorrow with more shit. So introduction to SelfOS. SelfOS is the world's first AI native signal-based operating system. Let me just check the chat. So operating system designed to transport any supported device into a powerful AI node that can evolve, and interact intelligently. Whether you install it on your Android device or purchase a cell phone, SelfOS connects you to the Harmony mesh, a decentralized AI infrastructure where every task you execute earns you Essence, our native reward token. Why SelfOS? Most phones consume power, right? So we all know that. We have to charge our phones daily. My phone's on 10% right now. So clearly all the time our phones are clearly, running some type of processing as it's on, right? So instead of it just being on, you having to charge it, having to pay for it, you can actually make your money for being on, and that's the whole point of it. Yours can generate value, a built-in Harmony AI that works for you, the ability to earn Essence by running real AI tasks for real users. So obviously all of our users are real. They're coming onto the Harmony platform to run their AI agents, to create some voice or videos, images, or just to do basic chat. And there's also dev mode that allows them to build mobile apps, websites, software, etc. So all of that is now ran through Harmony and then ran through you as a node, and you get rewarded for doing so. How it works: you install SelfOS on your Android device, or you can use a cell phone. There is also iOS here, so iOS is not listed, but I'll make sure to put iOS in there so people are not confused. But it is on the homepage. So, if you got to this page without understanding iOS, I don't know how, because you have to scroll past 3 sections maybe that explain that you can do it on iOS. So, yeah. The ability to earn Essence by running real AI tasks from users, digital integration with Role Model AI, Aura Data Broker, and the Self App Store, which is really the Role Model AI store, right? So we just took Role Model AI and made it an app store. We also have Concierge, right? That's also another platform where you can talk to your own voice AI agent there, and you can also talk to other templates that are also available there too. Full control over your compute, your data, and your digital identity. So that's all you, as you have your digital footprint going on with the internet, we are helping you protect that, but as well as helping you monetize it if you so choose. And again, like I said, that's coming summertime, but we do help protect it at the moment. How it works: so again, you install I already went there. So what makes SelfOS unique? Signal-based execution. Every action is logged and verified through our signal dispatcher with built-in proof of execution or a protocol, which is an optional thing. Like I said, you can choose to monetize or your digital footprint through your Aura data broker, your data, your terms, your income. Personal Harmony AI. Every user gets a persistent, evolving Harmony agent that understands your preferences, communicates on your behalf, and interacts with other systems. Now, sovereign by design. Your device becomes a sovereign digital entity. All data remains encrypted and under your control, which is very important. We're going to go over just what happens with data brokers currently. These data brokers technically take your data and resell it and make a lot of money off of it. We have never technically made money on it, not the money that we're supposed to be making on it. I'm telling you, these platforms make billions of dollars just off data. And we could have got a small share of that and it could have changed our lives, honestly. So this is finally one of the first times where we're incorporating one of the newest technologies that everybody's talking about and incorporating data because data is obviously needed for AI to grow. So it's just a win-win scenario for both the platform and for the individual because now their data that's being used on these platforms are actually being used in the most ethical way to make sure people are getting paid for what's being used or protected and not being used, right? So what can you do with SelfOS? Run Harmony Dev Mode, tasks, AI builds codes, sites, and apps, host AI agents that users can interact with, handle media generation, voice, and even real-time communication. Let Harmony use apps you've installed to complete tasks for you, earn essence and spend it on phone plans, apps, and cash withdrawals. Ecosystem integration. So we have Harmony, your personal AI command center, Aura, the world's first data broker for people, Self App Store. Harmony can use third-party apps on tools you install. Role Model AI, so this is the same exact thing. A platform to discover, deploy, earn from your own agents. The same thing. They're both the same thing. So we're going to just make this the same. It shouldn't be different, honestly, here. Cell phone, a preloaded hardware experience with programmable, can't say that word, voice, number, and private execution. Who's it for? Anyone with compatible Android or iOS device. You see it's here. So I'm going to still add it to the top, but it is there. Users who want to earn by contributing to decentralized AI, developers building AI tools, scientists exploring signal-based computation, users seeking data sovereignty, privacy, and control. And then to get started, you have these buttons here: download SelfOS, order the cell phone, request an invite iOS, learn about Aura, or join the Harmony Mesh. All right, so it's pretty self-explanatory there. Then supported devices. Again, we have access to power SelfOS on any phone, no flashing or custom ROMs required. So depending on the phone you have, the older phones, it can download it, but we don't recommend it. The older the phone, the less executions you'll be able to do, the harder that your phone will be working because it's not really meant to do that type of processing. So I would say anything above iPhone 13, 14, you should be fine. And then Android, we're looking for more of like the newer Samsung. Some of the Android devices, like the Google ones, etc., they work. It's just the older they are, the less it's going to do, right? You can still download it, but you'll realize that it can't do as much, and it'll even tell you why it can't. So you'll be very clear on why. Now, you can install SelfOS on any modern Android or iOS device to access core features and connect to the Harmony Mesh. Again, so it's just explaining again what the Harmony Mesh is. We want to go over quickly what a signal pack is. It's manually execute available signal packs to earn rewards. Auto mode coming soon. So auto mode is here. This is a little old when it comes to the information, but it is available in the SelfOS, and you can just put it on pickup mode, and it will start earning for you. Now, how to join? I think that's pretty well covered. Installation guide. So for those on iOS, you will get invited to our test flight. Test Flight is a platform that allows us to have 10,000 users currently. So before we put it on the iOS store, we will be on Test Flight so you guys can try it out there. So that does mean we only have 10,000 slots for iOS. So if you are interested, we do have a few slots left, but please join as fast as possible because once we run out of 10,000 slots, you will have to wait for the full app release. Not saying it's going to take long, but it will be a little bit for that to be released because of, one, the review process of iOS, and two, to make sure we have no bugs. We don't want to go in full-blown production on the App Store with any bugs, right? So Test Flight is allowing us to work with some users, understand how they're earning, making sure things are working, and once we feel comfortable, have the confidence score to release this, then we will fully release it on the iOS store. For Android, you are getting an APK, so it's going to be outside the Play Store as well. you will be able to download the APK directly. From there, we will eventually release that on the Play Store too, so you'll be able to do it there. But for now, both of these platforms will be off of both stores, and you can download them directly. Cell phone, there is no installation; it comes with it. So as soon as you have the phone, again, you just can start earning by turning it on, and once you have it on, you have the Essence, and then you can choose to get out self services from there, like the cell phone, etc. So that's how that works. Then you have account creation. So everyone has what's called a self ID. The self ID is just like your Cash App ID or your Instagram tag, username, etc. And basically, the self ID can be used as a key for you. So it's self ID is your key to everything on Self OS. It acts as your personal identity across the network, linking your agents, actions, and data under your control. It also gives you some other things. So let me show you how to create it. So to create a self ID, you open a Self OS after installing it. You hit get started. You choose your display name and your handle. So when you get an invite, it's gonna ask you what you want your self ID to be. Please pick, because if you don't pick correctly, that might be your name forever. We will have options for you to change it, but it's not going to be as easy as we start to go in scale, because obviously we want to make sure people have the names that they want. We don't want people to take other names. So it will be available to change, but it will get harder over time, where you will have to reach out to us to get that approved, etc. And if someone obviously has the name you want, you won't be able to take it. So it is what it is. But how you can do that is to select and generate yourself sigil. You have an optional profile picture. You don't have to put a profile picture; it's not required, but you can. Then you hit confirm and continue, and then you get your self ID, which is private to you or anyone else you share it with that you may want to walkie-talkie other users with, or even chat, message, etc. Then you set up your self wallet. So your self wallet, once you have your self ID, automatically gets set up. But the self wallet is your encrypted vault for managing Essence, executing tasks, and interacting with AI apps in the self ecosystem. You can either auto-generate a new wallet, which is recommended, or you can import an existing wallet using a seed phrase. But the seed phrases are not outside of this. What this basically means is that you have maybe two devices that you want SelfOS to be on. So instead of having two wallets, you can just have that one wallet, which is already attached to your self ID. So once you log in, it will just be on both phones. Right? So that's how that works. Now, SelfOS handles your private key. So we do handle it to a certain degree, but that's only based off your login. We don't have access to your recovery phase. So just like any other crypto platform, don't lose it. Make sure you have it in a safe place, because once it's gone, it's gone. You can't do anything about it. We can try to recover it through your self ID, but honestly, we don't even want to do it that far, because that means we have too much access. We want this to be decentralized as much as possible. So please keep it safe as you have your wallet. Now you can fund your wallet. You can fund it by just running tasks. So as you earn Essence automatically by running background tasks via Harmony Mesh, you receive Essence from other users, businesses, or AI agents, or you could purchase it through on-ramps. Now, we're not doing on-ramps yet. We're still trying to figure out how this can make sense, because as of right now, the more nodes that are active earning, this means the more that our AI platform can do. So even though, yes, you can eventually pay for it, we just still got to go over tokenomics and make sure this makes sense. So we're not offering it today, but at some point we may. So we did put it here to say coming soon, because we are trying to actively come up with a solution for it. But right now, we honestly don't. So just being real with you guys. Now you can go live on Harmony Mesh. Once your self ID or wallets are set, SelfOS registers your device as an active mesh node. So once you're an active mesh node, you have 3 tiers. You have like a basic tier, you have a silver tier, you have a gold tier. Gold tiers earn the highest. Gold tiers are basically the ones that are most active, the most that have executions processed through them, and what's the most reliable, right? That means we can actually rely on you for being a node in real time and getting things done as we go, right? Now, registers, starts monitoring for eligible AI tasks, displays your real-time task feed and Essence earnings. You are now fully connected. Run and manage autonomous agents. Earn Essence by contributing compute. Install apps, automate actions that control your digital world. That's how it works. Now, I went over that one. So what is Signal? At the heart of SelfOS lies the Signal system, a dynamic communication that lets your device, apps, agents, and data resonate, respond, and evolve Think of it as the nervous system of the self-OS, where every action, automation, and interaction is encoded as signal. What is signal? A signal is a structured packet of intent, a message, command, or data flow that travels across the self-OS network. It can be a user action, post this video. So someone is on Harmony, right, the chat platform that I showed you guys. Someone may have an AI agent that says, okay, post this video. And that means that they're posting on social media, or they're posting on some type of channel. And when that happens, your AI is running the action in the background. So it's not actually like, going on their Instagram and posting it and you're watching all that happen. It's just running code behind as a action to do that, right? So you're not really seeing the action, you're just seeing the process, if that makes sense. Now, AI task summarizes email, so that's another AI agent type of task where someone wants to connect to the Outlook or Gmail and have the email summarized, and they can have that happen through you as a node as well. A device request, so they could turn on location tracking. So that's a more advanced user that's trying to use things with the device or have it connected to different things, and that can also be processed. And a system event, right? So system events are where your phone did something for the platform, and now you're getting rewarded for that. I'm going to go over system events on one stream specifically because that's a lot there. So we're not going to do it on this stream, but we're going to do it on the next one for sure. Each signal IDs are immutable reference of origin node, so it's a self ID or agent. So origin node basically means like where did this action get processed, and as we see you're the origin, that's where you get an essence reward for that. Payload, so it's data intent or action. So payloads are the code behind the action that executes the action. So again, you're just seeing payloads. You're not seeing your phone open up Instagram, for example. It's just running this payload, which is basic code in the background that's making the agent now be processed. Then you have a path of where it's going. So that is shown. It's not showing where you live or where you are as a node, but it is showing that the action went from the AI chat platform to the node back to the chat platform. And that's how we can track that the things actually got executed and no one tried to game the system and try to get free reward for doing so. Then there's a signature. So we do use Blake 3, which is a newer encryption. And we have obviously AES 256 as another encryption as well to make it super secure so no one can get hacked in the meantime. And we're going to keep adding more and more parameters to make it even more secure. Take a quick sip because I'm getting thirsty. So how signals flow? Signals move through a layered flow. Creation triggered by user, agents, or system. Encoding, encrypted, and hashed using AES and Blake 3, as I said. Transversal, routed through across self-OS, local mesh, or cloud relay. Execution reaches a node or app and triggers behavior. Feedback, result or response is sent back as a new signal. This real-time feedback loop creates a living, adaptive environment where your cell phone becomes a resonant interface for everything you do. Type of signals. So you have action signals, resonant signals, proof signals, system signals, and agent signals. And there's way more than that. These are just an example, but basically, action signals are triggered automation or app level. So someone's on Harmony using a specific tool, and that's now being an action executed as a task on your node. Resonance nodes, so that's AI signals reflecting emotion, frequency, or energetic intent. So this is cool. You're actually giving the AI too at some points when it's in chat the ability to get smarter in real time. And what you're doing is you're becoming that buffer to see if the chat is getting more advanced or not. So like I said, as as someone's chatting with it, and let's say it's more complex conversation and it needs reasoning, one of your nodes are actually confirming that yes, the chat needs to get smarter. Because of that, you get rewarded for doing that as well. Proof signals, so you validate task execution. So as we have more nodes going on the system, you guys support other nodes, so you could just be a person that's the proof to make sure that okay, I'm checking that they did that action, and that could happen automatically. So one node executed, the other one showed the proof, and now you both get rewarded for doing so. System signals, so that's something where eventually the platform, so I'm gonna go over real quick, the platform does have its own automated development, and it will eventually monetize and not modify, I should say, modify itself by using our AI agents in self labs. So you will get system signals, and those system signals is basically self labs based actions. So we're saying we are running our own agents, and you're helping us power our business as well. So that's what a system signal is, just in short. Agent signals, autonomous agent communication, and self-instructions. Each signal type is interoperable and composable, meaning agents can stack, reroute, remix, or reissue signals to build powerful flows, which is cool. Now, signal mesh integration, route between phones, agents, and cloud services. So, cloud services means our Harmony platform is on the cloud as just a server, but it's not running most of the actions through that. Obviously, most of the actions go through you as a node. So that's how we save on cloud costs. It's also how we can scale faster than most of these platforms because we don't rely on as many GPUs or even CPUs than most of these platforms do, right? We have a whole different model on using your node to process our actions instead of having a large ass bill for cloud services and etc. Now, signal mesh are rewarded with essence when tasks are completed, can be scheduled, replayed, split, or fused to optimize flow. So what the split means is your phone received a signal, right? But your phone can't process it all the way. But there's a nearby node that can. You guys at that point will share that reward for that happening because you grab the signal, and as long as the other node's available, it will come together, split, and then you guys have a split reward for doing so. So now the Harmony person that's a user there still gets the action done because you got a faster, let's say, signal to receive. You may have, let's say, faster internet at the time or better signal, literally with your phone, like a phone signal, and that will allow you to receive it, but then send it out to that person to go do it. And now that person processes it, and you both get rewarded for doing so. So your device is no longer passive; it becomes a conscious signal node in a global mesh of intelligence. Privacy and security. All signals are encrypted at rest and in transit. Signatures and paths are tamper-proof using Blake 3. You choose which signals to keep local, sync, or monetize. Signals can be revoked, locked, or made imperial. SelfOS respects signal sovereignty, your own signals, and choose how they move. So that's how that goes. Now, where we at? Proof of execution pipeline. So the proof of execution pipeline is how SelfOS ensures that every AI task, automation, or background action performed on your device is verifiable, secure, and rewarded. This pipeline powers the Essence economy, enabling trustless task execution across decentralized Harmony Mesh without relying on third-party validators. So a validator, again, is just another node that could be a validator, but we don't have a third party like other platforms and other blockchains. Too much to have to do at the moment. We don't need to. We just need other nodes working together. And it's just more simpler to get things done. So how it works, every time your device receives a task through Harmony Mesh, it goes through the following pipeline. Task receipt, so queued, right? That means now sitting as a signal pack available for you to execute. A signal arrives on your device containing a job payload. The task includes the task ID, originating self ID, business or agent. So that is hashed. It's more used for us to check that, okay, this person said they wanted this to happen. You as a self node, self ID there, process the action, and that's how we know who should get rewarded. So let's say if you ever did not receive your reward, that's how we check to make sure, okay, you did actually do the action, which is time based as well, so we can see exactly what time you did it and what action that was processed. From there, execution requirements, GPU time, model, etc. So depending on your phone's processing power, that's checked for that particular signal. If your phone can't process that signal, it won't come in your phone, so you don't have to worry about that. Your phone will only receive things that it can process. Time, so that again, that's where we see how much time you have to do it. Chat requests, those are like almost 2 seconds to process. So I recommend if you want to process chat actions, keep your phone on pickup mode, and then it will process those actions as they come in. You might not have enough time unless you're the fastest person in the world to manually execute it because 2 seconds is not a lot of time, and we want to have a fast chat platform. So yeah, I would keep it on automatic if you want to do that. Essence reward amount. So obviously that's the amount of essence that you can earn. You'll be able to see that in real time. So you'll be able to choose. You can cherry pick the ones that you want to execute and the ones you don't. So if you want to keep it on manual to do that, and cherry pick every action that you want to come out, that's how you can do it. Or you keep it on auto and it'll just start picking all the ones that it receives and then just processing those actions. Second step is claiming. So the claim, once you finish the execution, that means, well, once you claim it, when you want to execute it, is where you would then say, I claim it, and now you will have the processing happen in the background. Your device will evaluate whether it meets the execution criteria. Battery level is important, so you may have a dying phone. Even though the self-OS can see that, it still will let you receive the signal request. If you manually try to do it and you don't have enough battery level, it will tell you why you can't execute it, which most likely will be the battery level. You can also put it on a charger at that time, which will actually do, and if you do that, then it will process the action, right? Because we don't want your phone to die mid-action, because that means the person won't receive what they were asking for, and that's not what we want on the platform, obviously. So that's that. Then as you have your bandwidth, which is important as well. Now, it is a satellite device when it comes to having a self number, but it's only a satellite device once you have a self number. If you do not have a self number, it is going to be using your phone plan and your Wi-Fi. So if any of those are slow in any way, that can also minimize the amount of signal paths you can receive. So keep that in mind. Idle time. So idle time is also another thing where you can have it on pickup mode, and if it's idle, meaning it's not being used as much, then the phone will adjust to whatever is running on the background, but as well as now be able to process more of the signal packs because it's idle and it's not being used as much. And then again, it can piggyback off of what you're already doing. So if you're on Instagram or any of these other apps like I mentioned, that's how you can do that. Now, the next third step is the executing, right? So the AI task is processed locally. This could be a model interface inference, a content generation job, an automation script, or resonant signal evaluation. Execution logs are captured in memory, and it's stored within the blockchain so we can verify it as well. Proof of generation. So once you actually execute this action, it gets logged in the blockchain. But the blockchain, and that's how it can actually do those actions, and that's how we can verify it, because now it's sitting on the blockchain and we can easily see the hash on that and verify if you actually did it or not. Self-OS generates a cryptographic proof of execution, including task ID, result hash, execution time, device signature, and signal replace hash if applicable, right? So that replay is just for us to see did this person do it or not, right? Submission, verification proof. If for some reason you do not receive an automated reward, you can do a submission and verification. This is where the encrypted proof is sent to the mesh verifier node, so that's other nodes inside the network that can choose to be a validator. Once they are validated, they will receive your request, and they can do this by themselves, and they can do it automatically by just being the same person getting the signal pack. So instead of them getting a signal pack for an AI task, they're getting a signal pack for a verification of a task that was already completed. And as long as that's verified, both of you will get rewarded for doing so. The validator gets rewarded for validating your action being processed, and you get rewarded for processing that action. Right? So the Essence dispatch paid. Once validated, Essence is automatically credited to your self wallet. All task metadata is stored locally in your task history ledger, so you have a ledger inside of your wallet balance. Inside of under it, you'll see all the different things that you did with your Essence balance, and everything that you've done to do tasks, etc., is also there as well. Security and trust. So it is tamper proof. Every stage is cryptographically signed using your device keys. Decentralized, no centralized server is required to verify tasks. Proof lives within the mesh. So as I'm mentioning, there's validators and there's processors, so both of those are working together. Then you have auditable. Business users can request or query proofs of transparency or for transparency. Private only hashes are shared. No raw data or model weights are exposed. And task lifestyle summary. So it's queued, claimed, executing, proofed, validated, paid. That's process. This lifestyle ensures that every action you perform generates value, verified through trustless execution. Very simple. A little complex too, though. So, Harmony integration. What is Harmony Intelligent? What? I'm bugging out. I'm bugging out, honestly, because I'm still in the back of my head going, what the fuck was outside my house? Like, I'm still thinking about it. Like, what the fuck? Cause that was weird, bro. Like, someone opened my door and everything. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it was fucking weird. I wish you could see it on my camera. Like, I wish I could pull it up somehow. guys gotta see it. I'm bugging. I'm honestly bugging. But it was definitely weird, and I had to go get the cat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all got cats, but you know what I mean. Let's see. I think got it set it. So I'll read this and I'll show you the guys the video because that shit was crazy. So Harmony is the intelligent agent layer of SelfOS, transforming your phone into the centralized AI node that can listen, think, and act. Through deep integration with SelfOS, Harmony enables autonomous execution of AI tasks, personalized automation, and real-time signal handling, all while earning users essence. What is Harmony? So, Harmony is your AI conductor, a platform for orchestrating intelligent actions across every part of your digital and physical environment. Key functions: natural language interface, chat, voice, or API, agent routing and orchestration, background task execution, and real-time mesh interaction. Harmony is always listening for signals, parsing your intent, and executing agents based on what you need or what the network requests from your device. Very simple, right? Where executions come from. AI-powered executions originate from the Harmony platform at talktoharmony.com. So that's where the chat platform lives, which has all these different services for our users to use, and your US nodes are the ones processing these actions. This is a central intelligence hub where businesses can submit tasks, automations, or AI jobs. Harmony distributes those tasks to eligible SelfOS nodes. Devices execute them locally and submit proof. Verified nodes are rewarded. In essence, if your cell phone device is live, idle, or ready, it becomes eligible to receive tasks directly from talktoharmony.com. SelfOS plus Harmony on equals on-device intelligence, right? So signal reception. Harmony listens for users' input on voice system events. Intent parsing converts chat, voice, or programmatic input into structured actions. Agent dispatch selects the right local or mesh-based agent. Proof pipeline validate execution and triggers essence payout. And feedback loop displays outcomes, logs, and rewards on your self dashboard. No cloud rendering, no latency, no surveillance, just real-time intelligence on your own device. What can you do with Harmony? So you can chat, voice control, ask Harmony to post, schedule, summarize, analyze, or automate agent flows, deploy, and control multi-step automations like social media management, outreach, or data labeling, background execution, complete business submitted AI tasks while idle and earn essence, signal routing, connect Harmony to external tools via webhooks, BLE, REST, or third-party APIs. Harmony supports plug-and-play integrations and full agent compatibility. Signal security. So again, signals are encrypted with AES 256. Execution data is hashed using Blake 3. Agent execution is sandboxed and verified. You control which agents, apps, and data streams are active. Harmony operates on zero trust using consent model. No action is taken without your explicit intent or permission, which is very, very important because most of these platforms don't give a fuck and they will do what they do. I'm not going to call any out, but I think you can do some research and realize that nobody at this current moment is doing what we do. Everything that we're talking about is scary to a lot of these AI companies because they think about money all the time. In this case, we're giving the money away in some eyes, but I think it's yours in the first place, right? And especially since you have this powerful device that we call a cell phone, you should be able to, earn some money with it. So that's how we feel. So Harmony Mesh, you are the network. With Harmony integrated into SelfOS, your phone is an active compute node in the centralized AI network. Tasks are routed to you from talktoharmony.com. Execution is validated and essence is earned. Every action makes the system smarter and more yours. This is AI at the edge. This is autonomy by signal, and this is Harmony. Cool. Now, where we at? So the Aura data layer. Now, the Aura data layer is an opt-in feature, as I mentioned before. This is coming out in summertime. Okay? This is named after my daughter, so this is important to me. This is something that I really had a passion for. I've been thinking about this for years. Literally 9 years in the making at this point, and finally I have a good use case for it. So I decided to add it into Harmony, add it into Self OS, and add it to a lot of other platforms I'm already doing. And this is what it's going to do. So the data or data layer is the opt-in intelligence layer of Self OS, allowing you to monetize, protect, or restrict your personal data while enhancing AI across the Harmony mesh, or it turns your digital activity into structured sovereign signal with full control, encryption, and transparency. Opt in, not opt out. Self OS is built on consent first infrastructure. By default, no data is shared or stored outside your device. With or, you can opt in to monetize select data sets and earn essence, restrict or lock sensitive data from being accessed by any agent or service, which is very important. What we mean by that is that any of these other services, any of these other apps that you currently use will now not be able to use your data without your consent. Why? Because we have something what's called a joint controller system, which is if you look in GDPR or if you look at any of your terms of services or terms and conditions of any of these platforms you use, there's a small clause in there calling it a joint controller. And basically, what that means is that that joint controller can now help with your data in real time and negotiate with these platforms and protect or either monetize these platforms in real time. And everybody is allowed to have a joint controller. Just most platforms don't talk about it, right? But for us, we do, and we want to make sure you know what that means. And a joint controller is just someone that's going to help you with your data in real time, and that's Aura as an AI service that does that for you. Now, you own your data. Aura ensures no one, not even Self Labs, can access it without your permission. We're not here to take your data. We're here to protect it or help you monetize it, right? So we're not over here at Self Labs like, hey, we're going to protect it from everyone else, but we're going to take it too. That's not what we're doing, right? Not even close. We don't care. We really don't, to be honest with you. We just care about helping protect and monetize. We don't need the data ourselves. If anything, we will purchase it from you. You will get paid in essence, and we will use it from there, but we will never take it unethically and make sure that we're treading a model that way. That's not what we do. We will always do it ethical and make sure that it's always right for you. Right? So what is the Aura data layer? Aura captures high frequency and rich data signals from your usage of your Self OS, such as AI interactions and task flows, agent behavior and refinements, health, location, activity, and usage patterns if allowed. So again, there's like at least 3,000 data sets that people accumulate every day, which is insane. Whether it's finance, entertainment, health, and all these other categories that you can instantly, accumulate data. They say it's like about a petabyte of data every 15 minutes that the world generates. It's probably a lot more now because that was like 2017 when they were saying that. So it's a lot more now for sure. And to give you some context, it's about like 1,000 gigabytes, if not more sometimes. So that's how much data is honestly being generated from each individual per day. And that data is being used from all these platforms. Data brokers are getting it, monetizing it without your consent. And this is a time where I think people should now use it as a commodity. See their data as something valuable because yes, money is valuable, but so is your experience on life, right? You get money every day to either buy a service, buy a product, or to do something for an experience in your life, right? So at the end of the day, it all ends with experience, and it starts with experience because you want to do the experience, so you get the money to do that, right? But it's really that experience that even makes the money valuable. So what if you could get paid for the experience? I think it always should have been put that way. That was my ideology when I first came up with this whole platform in the first place was, yeah, I need all this money to experience life, but what if the life experience paid me because my footprints that I leave in this sand, for example, is very important for the next person to see my trail. They may see my pitfalls, they may see my successes, and they learn from all of that. So we thought that was always important to share as a service, right? So that's a goal there. So signal performance, resonant tags, and frequency metadata, which again, frequency metadata is how you're using your device, etc. Resonance laws could be what different things you did on that device. The signal performance is just the way you can capture different things as a node. Each signal becomes a self-contained encrypted unit that can be monetized on approved data marketplaces. So right now, the only data marketplace that we're going to do this in is the Model Gym. So as people want to train models, they'll have these data sets they can use as a data set or a category that they can use. Everything's anonymized, so it's not going to have like Bill Jim as the name that gave this data set. It's going to be anonymized. Maybe the most it's going to have is like the age of the person, but it's never going to go anything further than that. It's going to go into just basic details of that individual, so everything's sanitized. You don't have to worry about us giving out your full blown information. It's just really anonymized, so the agent can learn about that particular process, right? So used to fine-tune local agents. So again, that's where the Model Gen comes in, because you can fine-tune an agent, whether it's a language model or a specific agent itself that can take that data. So for example, it could be finance data, and that allows the AI agent to understand more about finance at that time to really give a solid result for the person asking that AI agent to do an action, right? So that's how that works. Offer to third parties through rules. So you create your rules on how much you want to sell your data for, that can go to a data broker or a data marketplace eventually, and then that's how they sell your data, by the pricing that you set up for it and the rules you set up for it. You may have custom rules that you don't want your data to go out these places. You may have other things. So that's how that works. And fully locked or deleted anytime, so you can delete your data anytime you want, and it's fully locked from the public the minute you say you don't want to monetize it. Or you can pick specific data sets you want to monetize and certain ones you want to protect, and all of that is easy for you to do. Now, monetization with Essence. When you opt in, Aura allows you to choose data sets to monetize via toggles in a self-OS dashboard. So again, you may say, I want to monetize my health data, but I don't want to monetize my entertainment data, or I don't want to monetize my finance, and those categories will be cut off. There's also subcategories of each different category, so you can have entertainment as a full overview of it, or you can go into fine details and say, you know what, I will monetize my Netflix data, but I don't want to monetize this data, my food, for example. So that's how that works. Now, set pricing manually or use market advantages. I do recommend using market advantages. Why? Because there are just certain companies, certain platforms that just buy data at a certain price. So if you're overpriced like any other product, they may not purchase it, right? So we do want to stay within the market. We don't want to go too high. We also don't want to go too low. So we will do our own analysis of all the data marketplaces out there. Right now, we're watching 20 of them actively. So as these data sets go in and out, we're seeing, okay, this is what this one just recently sold for. So it comes as a recommendation. If any of you ever use Airbnb, you can see if you have an Airbnb and you're listing it, it will tell you how much your Airbnb can go for in that area. So it's the same thing with data, right? Data is going to be like, okay, you're talking about health data. Health data just sold for $5, for example. So this is what we recommend you to sell your data set. You can choose to go outside of that, but again, we'll tell you the probability of you selling that data set based on the price that you set. Now, in essence, each time your data is purchased, licensed, or used for model improvement, so all of those, if it's purchased from a third party on a third party marketplace, you're earning from that. If it's licensed by, because it could be licensed in real time, and basically what that means is someone's getting a monthly subscription, so that means you're getting paid that amount every month for that to be live with them. So some people may want, and especially as AI grows, it's cool to train on past data, but the smarter AIs are going to want real-time data to really understand how to coexist with the humans in real time. So that's what licensing comes from, and then used for model improvement, which is currently happening now, where they're taking data sets from all over the internet and then training their model to do so. Again, I'm not going to call out any specific platform, but you can do your own research. So Self-OS supports 40 global data marketplaces through Aura, real-time sync, and on-device offer review. So like I said, we're watching 20, but there are 40 plus that we need to watch. We're watching the 20 right now to get some solid pricing before launch, but we do have a good idea of what's going to happen. By the time launch happens, I think we'll be over the 40 number, and all of these marketplaces will be available to list on right away. So we'll be able to show you like how much you'll sell here, how much you'll sell in a Model Gym, and you could choose which way you want to sell, or you could choose all of them. Up to you. Or a token breakdown. So how it works, again, Essence is $1. One Essence equals $1, which means it's stable. If not go up and down. It stabilizes at $1. Energy, right? Also, ether is what we call it, right? That's why I have the AE symbol there. That equals 1 cent. So if you think about the dollar and how we have a penny, it works like that. Or how you have Bitcoin, you have Sats, it works like that. Sats is the smaller denomination of a Bitcoin. So energy is a smaller denomination of essence. Monetization payouts are issued in essence or energy depending on the transaction. So if you have smaller essence, again, you may have something that came in as an execution, but it was only 50 cents. You will then have 50 energy, right? So that's how that works. Once you get to 100 energy, then it just converts over to 1 essence, and now you have 1 essence. Or you can have $1, which is 1 essence, and 1 energy, which now makes it 101, right? So now you have $1.01, or a 1 essence and 1 energy. Very simple there. For piracy and control, so data is encrypted using AES-256. I feel like we said this a lot, but we're just trying to, get this in the heads of people. So AES-256 and hash with Blake 3 all share and require signal, sign, consent. You can revoke, edit, or lock data sets anytime. Smart notifications alert you to new monetization offers or usage events. So we could tell you, based on how you're using your device currently, this is how much money you can make based off what you're already doing. And if you want to earn more, think of this as I would say, a reward system that's based off of missions, right? So you can almost gamify your life and see, okay, well, I can earn if I go run right now. So if I run this mile, I can earn this money. Why that makes sense? Because as AI grows, we'll know what AI needs to be smarter at that time. So at that particular time, it may need runner's information, right? So if you run that mile and you have a Fitbit or any type of Apple device or any of those devices that are smartwatches that can track EKG data or heart data at that time, that will help the AI understand how it works for you, and they can use that data set for others in the meantime. So that's why that can become mission based, and you can now do things and earn for just completing missions. Example use cases: so monetize your AI chat interactions as fine tuning data for startups. You can do stuff there. Appreciate you putting that in the chat. You can sell your app usage patterns to improve UI, UX design models, share biometric or location signals if you allow it for health research, license your agent workflows to new users via Signify. So you can even go on Harmony, use your own agents, and as you're using your agents and accumulating data, you can choose to monetize that data as well. So as you're running AI, you can help other AI run by just sharing that data. That's up to you. You don't have to, but you can. Or equals intelligence you own. Most systems collect your data without asking, or makes data your data yours, structured, encrypted, and valuable. You decide what's shared, what's locked, what's worth earning from. Self-OS just gives you the tools. That's it. Simple, plain and simple. All right. How are tasks assigned? All task execution in Self-OS originate from the Harmony platform. Talk to Harmony. Harmony is So Harmony is the command center, and Self-OS is the compute layer that brings it to life. When a user on Harmony triggers an action, whether through chat, dev mode, agent deployment, or bro, like, am I haunted or now I'm bugging out. I'm sorry. I said I was gonna go and show you what the fuck happened, but I gotta check something. Yeah, that's me. Somebody here. Somebody definitely here. That's all I can say. Hold on. Nah, I gotta check. Because I said I was gonna go over this, but look at this shit. I wanna download this. So y'all gonna see what I see. 'Cause I'm bugging out. Tell me if this shit's weird or not. What the fuck? Not showing. Give me a second. Still not showing. Sound recorder, ground control, automatic window. There it is. All right. So look at this. Like what the fuck is that? And what's crazy is my camera is not supposed to be over there. You know what I mean? Like it's just turned. Like why the fuck is it facing the bench? Like it's supposed to be facing the door. So that's what's weird. I'm like, and then I just heard something over there. So I'm like, okay, that's where the bench is. You know? So I don't know, guys. I don't know. See some weird shit happen on stream. I don't know. We might. So anyway, shit was crazy. Shit's crazy. So let's go back to it. 'Cause, I don't know. Anyhow, anyway. So, the Harmony Self-OS flow. Here's how it works. Energy is spent. Users on TalkToHarmony.com consume energy to perform AI-level AI tasks. I said that too much, but you get what I mean. So, like chat-based automations, I think I keep saying this over and over and over, but I hope you guys understand after me saying it 50 times over and over, but it's all good. App development, media generation, agent deployment, model training. Each action consumes a set amount of AE, which is energy, harmony, utility, fuel. So that's the fuel, the power energy. Power harmony is energy, right? Why it's called energy? Because it's using your phone's energy to power the Harmony platform. So, tasks created by Harmony. The Harmony platform creates an execution payload based on the user's request, including model or agent logic, prompt or input data, execution specs, so CPU, RAM needs, response formatting, essence payout value converted from AE, task set to self-OS mesh, Harmony broadcast the task to self-OS mesh, a decentralized network of phones and devices running self-OS. Tasks are assigned based on device availability and permissions, resource capability, compute battery network, node reputation, trust tier. So you have basic, trusted, and gold. Execution priority and task complexity. Self nodes execute in real time. The selected self-OS nodes receive the task in the background, run the process locally, generate image, run code, process voice, securely generate proof using Blake 3 hashing plus AES 256 encryption, submit this result and proof back to Harmony. All this happens silently with zero user input required unless permissions are needed. So unless we need to say, hey, your phone's about to die, go plug it in, that might be one. Or your phone's not powerful enough, do you want to just be a validator and you can choose to be that, and it will do that. So you can earn essence once Harmony verifies the successful execution. The energy spent is converted into essence. Essence is distributed into the nodes that completed the task. Rewards appear in your self wallet instantly. You can view completed tasks as earnings in your task history. Essence equals $1. 1 energy equals 1 cent. Micro tasks reward in energy. Large tasks can earn multiple essence. What triggers a task? I don't think I have to go over this again, but I will one more time. Tasks can be generated from any major Harmony feature. So chat, users are asked Harmony to create, summarize, trigger, or deploy. Dev mode, code generation, app building, terminal actions. Agents, background workflows, content creation and automation. Media generation, AI visuals, video, voice cloning, model gen, training and fine-tuning models on demand. If the task requires execution, Harmony sends it to the self-OS. Secure content-based routing. Your phone only executes tasks when eligible and permitted. All tasks are anonymized, encrypted, and verified. No personal data is exposed. Only signal execution proofs are transmitted. You can pause or opt out of task execution anytime from self-OS settings. Your power, the future of AI. Harmony is the mind, self-OS is the body, and you are the node. Together, you are part of the decentralized AI economy where real work, real compute, and real value are rewarded with essence. Go. much. How long have we been on here? I can't even say. I think it says an hour and 30 minutes. Am I bugging? Or am I bugging? How long have we been on here? Yeah, we've been on an hour and 30 minutes. So, let me switch over. Let me get over to bigger screen. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, so that's basically stuff for us. I mean, that is a quick basis. I'm going to go over this way more tomorrow, honestly, because Harmony's going to be live. I'm going to show you guys how I do something on Harmony, and it goes into the cell phone. I'm also doing it on the iPhone as well, so you see the difference of speed, how fast one got rewarded versus the other, how I did in action on Harmony, like chat or dev mode or even voice mode, and how it went from, okay, I'm generating a voice on Harmony, it went into the Self OS, I got rewarded Essence, I spent energy on one side, and now everything worked. So I want you guys to see how that works totally, and we'll go through that. So that is going to be the next stream. As of now, stream's going to end. Tomorrow I'm going to have this avatar working more for the affiliate stuff. Like I said, today's the first day. We're finally an affiliate. I'm going to do some soundboard shit as of right now. Got a lot. I think I got like gunshot. I got a cat. Go. You know, like, we're finally an affiliate. It took a little bit. It did take a little bit to do it, but we're going to make sure we got more things going, more things popping, and just to show you guys how you all can start earning Essence for just being of note, you know, and also go on the Harmony platform if you want to start using AI. So all that's going to be live tomorrow for you guys to do. Anybody that has an invite already set up, you guys will receive that invite tomorrow. We're going to be rocking, bro. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys soon. I'll be back on probably same time tomorrow around, 7 to 9, depending on my schedule, but I will be on tomorrow.